This week, the entire 2016 season of the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's comes down to just 8 hours. This is day 2 of the Texas Team Trail Championship. There are 2 brand new Ranger boats on the line, along with a bunch of cash. And it all starts right now on the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's. Day 1 of the Texas Team Trail Championship launched under threatening skies after a major front dropped in over Lake Ray Roberts, delaying launch for nearly an hour. In the storm's wake, anglers were left to contend with wind gusting at nearly 35 miles per hour, forcing teams to abandon most everything they found in practice. At the end of day 1, Ricky Campbell and Donnie Robinson stepped up to the scales with 5 for 24.49, anchored by this 8.91-pound giant. But it was the team of Lee Batson and Jason Greer that grabbed the top spot, with a limit pushing the scales to 27.92.
27.92. Congratulations, guys.
We caught them several different ways. We've got a couple of areas that we feel pretty good about. We're able to fish several different things. We didn't know what the wind and the clouds were going to do, because every day in practice we've had high sun like we've got now. So we weren't really sure, how we were going to be able to catch them. And obviously it worked out for us. We were able to change up baits a little bit. The fish are still there. They're still biting, and hopefully we can catch them again tomorrow.
Here's a look at the Cabela's top 10 leaderboard. And checking in on the race for the Lucas Oil Team of the Year, Russell Cecil and Todd Castledine led in points coming into this event, and they sacked up 5 for 11.71. If they can put a limit in the boat today, they are all but guaranteed their second Lucas Oil Team of the Year title. Getting right into day 2, anglers are launching under much different conditions today.
It was pretty rough on us yesterday. We only had 6 bites all day long, had a few other small snaps, but we caught 6 keepers, and it was just a struggle all day, and the winds kind of switched around a little bit more today, and some of those banks and bushes we were fishing really just muddied up yesterday, so we were hoping the wind would go ahead and switch more out of the east, and it'd calm down and it'd clear up a little bit and get those fish back to eating. So, hey, we're just going to go fish. We're sitting in 5th place. We're, a few pounds back, but here, 1 bite, it's a game changer. It doesn't take much to get right back in the game, so we'll see what happens.
I think limits are going to be a little bit harder today. So many people, they're going to bunch up a lot more today. Everybody's doing the same stuff. So I think getting those limits, I think there'll be bigger fish actually weighed in today, just due to the conditions.
We had 3 areas that we felt like could produce for us, and we only hit 2 of them yesterday. We had 23 pounds by 9 o'clock and called a couple of times afterwards. We never had to go to the 3rd spot. So, we're going to do the same thing, and we'll see what happens.
The purse for this event is worth more than $130,000, with 2 brand new Evinrude-powered Ranger boats for 1st and 2nd place. Lee Batson and Jason Greer are on top, so that's where we'll begin championship coverage. It's post-spawn, but fish are still shallow, and like most of the field, Batson and Greer are fishing flooded vegetation on shallow flats.
We're going to be throwing some moving baits, swim jigs, chatter baits, spinner baits, and maybe some top water. And if we get a chance, we might flip around a little bit and see what happens. We shared this water with those guys yesterday. They were on the back side of this stand at Willow's the whole time, and we were on the front side fighting. Fish, good fish. It's not as good as I thought.
Hey, we'll take it. Let's keep it.
You got it?
Yeah, I get it.
And that's fish number 1 for the leaders.
It's number 1.
We need to get a little bit bigger than that.
Moving on, here's the 2nd place team of Ricky Campbell and Donnie Robinson.
We know they're here, we just got to give them back.
They sacked up 5 for 24.49 on day 1, despite having to make some major adjustments.
Our primary spot was blown out due to the wind, so we went to some of our secondary areas and everything seemed to work pretty good. We lost a couple of fish, but we didn't fish real well, but we're privileged to catch what we did.
Got one. God, lost my rod and reel. You know what?
You lost your rod?
Yeah.
I got it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That fish is a good start, but it cost Ricky Campbell a Loomis rod and reel. You can see it here in the slow-mo. As Ricky goes to net the fish, the rod just drops in.
Lost my rod and reel.
And that's the way it goes.
Nice start anyway.
Stay with us. There's a lot more championship coverage ahead from Lake Ray Roberts on the final day of the 2016 Texas Team Trail Championship presented by Cabela's.
It's in our stomping grounds and our playground. It's in our sights and our commitment. It's in him, it was in them, and it will continue with her. It's in my nature. Is it in yours?
Everybody knows somebody that just seems to have things go wrong around him. And for me, it's my good buddy Z when he heads to the water. It's like a black cloud follows this guy around. He runs out of gas, locks his keys in the car, or worse, has a flat tire coming to him from the water. But old Z's a pretty sharp guy. He relies on Boat US in those situations where something goes wrong.
Boat US has the finest low-cost boat insurance and the largest fleet of towboats ready to assist you 24/7. Visit BoatUS.com.
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Because now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all sonar's just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
Total performance. Nowhere could it be more defined than in the Ranger Z series. With unparalleled advancements, these rigs are driven to dominate. Coupled with Evinrude E-Tech's unrivaled performance and up to 500 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance, they're the ultimate fishing machines. The legendary leadership of the Ranger Z500 series. It's the kind of feeling nothing else can touch. Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in outboards, a choice. Now with the Evinrude E-Tech G2, you can choose unrivaled performance, superior fuel economy, and the cleanest combustion outboard on the planet. Choose from hundreds of color combinations to perfectly match your boat. And choose 5 years or 500 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Experience the power of choice at ChooseYourEtech.com.
This portion of the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's is brought to you by Cabela's. It's in your nature. By Ranger Boats. Still building legends one at a time. Mercury Outboards. We're leading the pack. And by Lucas Oil. It works. Welcome back. We're just north of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex on Lake Ray Roberts. This is day 2 of the 2016 Texas Team Trail Championship. We've got 128 teams on the water fishing for their share of more than $130,000 in purse money. Getting right back into tournament coverage, we'll pick things up with the tournament leaders Lee Batson and Jason Greer.
I tell you, what we've got, this is just a humongous flat that's from, where we're at, to about a mile down. And right here is 2 pretty good sized creeks where they spawn in pretty good. And then just right across the lake is Ray Roberts Marina, where we went out of this morning, and Bass Champs goes out of. A lot of other tournament trails go out of that marina. And so it's kind of a combination of several things. We've got some post-spawn fish that are coming out of these creeks, and they're setting up on this flat the shad spawn's going on out here. During practice, the shad would just be in these willows just going crazy. And so you got the post-spawn fish that are coming in here. You've got tournament release fish that are coming over here from Ray Roberts. We've caught a bunch of fish off of this spot that have old coal ring holes, you know, in their mouth. So we know that we're catching a lot of those too. So good thing about tournament release fish, they're all keepers. So
Good job, buddy.
it's been a real good spot. We'll see, need some more big ones off of it this morning.
That's 2 for Batson and Greer. Ricky Campbell and Donnie Robinson are in second, starting the day 3.5 pounds behind the leaders. Fishing a creature bait around the base of flooded willows, they've just picked up fish number 2.
Well, when you got a shot to win, you got to stay motivated. And me and Donnie, like I said, we're up in age and we've been fishing a long time, and you know, maybe it's our turn to win. I just got hit. Oh!
Just a fish.
I got a good fish.
You got a
Big
good one?
fish.
Yeah. You got a good one.
And that is fish number 3 for Campbell and Robinson, bringing them to within ounces of the leaders. Fishing in the Cabela's boat, this is Oklahoma's Jeff Reynolds and Johnny Thompson. They started the day in 56th, catching just 4 fish on day 1 for $8.65.
Oh, God, man, get in there. That was a good one.
You got
That's a damn gar.
Was it? That ain't no
That
gar.
ain't. Maybe that wasn't a gar.
I told you it wasn't no gar. What I seen wasn't no gar come up on it. I couldn't wait on you, bud.
Hurry up and cut one. There might be another one in there.
You know, we done the same thing earlier. He had one blow up on that spook and didn't get it. And I throwed that swim bait in there and he eat it.
I'm the locator. I locate him for him, he'll catch him. That fish blew up on that spook twice. And the second time, I would have swore it was a gar. He just rolled on it so fast, I thought it was a gar come from and got it.
There was another little bit smaller than he was.
Well, I thought you had a little one roll on yours.
He did first time.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's why.
Then that big one come in there and he didn't roll on it.
No, he ate it.
Stay with us. We'll be right back with more tournament coverage from day 2 of the Texas Team Trail Championship presented by Cabela's. For schedules and registration, please visit texasteamtrail.com.
Lucas Oil Marine Products, established by performance, built on quality and proven on land and sea. Lucas Marine Products offer a complete lineup of outboard engine oils, fuel treatments, lubricants, and boat care products. Expect optimal performance from your investment by using Lucas Marine Products. Available at Cabela's.
Some days, the biggest rush of all is feeling really, really small.
For years, they've quietly taken you where the fish are. But now the silence is about to break. With the incredible new iPilot Link, your Minn Kota and Humminbird can communicate with each other, so you can hold on a spot like an electronic anchor. Record and return to waypoints and paths. Follow any Lake Master depth contour, and more, all automatically and all from your Humminbird or the Link remote. They talk, and you'll be speechless.
This portion of the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's is brought to you by Stratos Boats, Step Up or Step Back, by Evinrude, Spend More Time on the Water, by Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram, and by General Tire, anywhere is possible. Welcome back to Lake Ray Roberts. This is day 2 of the Texas Team Trail Championship. We're getting close to wrapping up a record season, but things are already shaping up for 2017. We'd love to see you out on the water with us next year. For registration and other information, check out TexasTeamTrail.com. Getting back to championship coverage, Steven Johnson and Danny Isles finished out day 1 in 5th after weighing 5 for 19.41. That's Danny on the bow right there, throwing a jig into flooded vegetation.
There's 2 teams.
Got him coming?
Yeah. Biggin. Don't, oh, he barely hooked too. Oops. That might not be PG rated. You're gonna fire you in that job. I got it.
All right,
Grab your poles, I guess.
Okay.
Or you know which one's small?
No. Thank you. Good job, bub. That fish right there will probably guarantee us a check now for sure, but it's still not going to win a boat. I mean, we're just, hey, this is this is Ray Roberts. Yeah, we had 19 pounds yesterday. We were in 5th, and it's been tough for us, but man, these are the toughest guys around. These guys here are going to catch them. So, I mean, if we can get another, if we can get one of them 8 or 9 pound Ray Roberts giants, then we might be right there at the picture show to have a shot. But right now we're still another one good cast away.
This is the team of Robert and Jackson Case. They started the day in 4th with 21.08, but things are a little tougher here on day 2.
We've been catching so many short fish this morning. We have one 4.5 pounder in the box, and we only got 2 more little ones to go with that. Me, I freaking broke off one good one and lost 2 more good ones in the sticks. But other than that, we ain't doing much good.
We're still in it. We're not out of this thing. We just keep our heads down and fish and be patient. Be patient, they'll come, because these fish are not biting very hard. They're just loading up. We're finesse fishing now. Just because this front come through, and hopefully if it gets a little brighter, a little warmer, we'll go back to a little more power fishing. But whichever way we can catch them, let the fish tell us. As you see, it's just a little light line split shot rig, just a little trick worm. Just letting it set as much as possible, dragging it through this little bit of brush and cover around the timbers, and they're eating it.
Got him.
Bring back his way. Gotta pull him out. Atta boy. I'm getting bigger, Jackson.
There we go.
This is the Jackson show.
It's a limit. Good 3 pounder.
You wanna see? That's probably a 3 pounder. He's deep. Cut him out.
Number 5 right there. Number 5.
Hey.
Number 5.
Give me some. That boy.
There's a gooder right there.
Back on Jeff Reynolds and Johnny Thompson.
Yes, baby.
They've got a limit close to 20 pounds. They'll add to it with this fish.
You better pull us off back yonder somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, these are good. right there, the smallest one we got. Right? That's smaller than that one.
Okay. We might have a little better than I thought we had.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Mr. Fish.
With time running out on day 2, we'll get back on Johnson and Isles.
Oh, look at that.
Look at
Auto unhook.
It come off?
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. What the hell, Mark? You got
Still
the small
ain't-
one marked?
Still ain't big, but
No, he's a lot better than what we got.
oh, God.
Which one? Is it the one with the bobber?
Here, let's see. Yep, set him in there.
We should have set them scales up.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
We should have set them scales up.
Well, that was a nice little cull. That's probably a, you know, pound and 3/4 cull. That's another one of them old post-spawn females. Big old fish just don't have a whole lot of weight, but hey, in this game, every little ounce helps.
And that'll do it for On the Water coverage from Lake Ray Roberts and the Texas Team Trail Championship. Stay with us. When we return, we'll head to weigh-in and wrap this season up. When the Texas Team Trail hits the road, you can be sure that they're doing it in America's longest-lasting pickup. From the best-in-class Laramie 1500 to the 2500, or even the powerful and reliable Ram 3500, capable of hauling up to 31,000 pounds. You can be sure that your Ram truck will get the job done. Check them out for yourselves at ramtrucks.com.
For anglers who want it all, the new HDS3, a revolutionary step forward in simultaneous chirp sonar and structure scan HD sonar imaging, clearer views, faster interface, multi-touch screen, keypad operation, and total boat control. Plus, with versatile networking and go-free wireless sync of maps, software, and apps, HDS3 is the ultimate fish finding system. Find, navigate, dominate with Lowrance.
Introducing Velo, short for velocity. Born to drive 150 horses, faster than ever before. Its physique makes Velo more fishable, gear more accessible, prey more vulnerable. Velo from Stratos.
Introducing the most advanced, efficient predator on the water today. Triton's new XS series. Stalk your prey with hot new features like a solid-state fuseless stash with push-button start and support for 10-inch depth finders and new bow control with support for 8-inch depth finders. Prowl the deep with our most advanced drivability, maximum comfort, and an incredible hole shot. The new XS by Triton.
At Amphibia, we've resolved to build a product that nobody else offers, using methods that nobody else is using, optimized for life on water and land. The choice of top bass fishing pros. Amphibia frames are designed to fit comfortably no matter how your face is shaped, to stay firmly in place through your most physical activities, and to float in water. Amphibia sunglasses are truly designed for life on the water.
Oh, nice shot.
You put the cool in life. We put the cool in coolers. Arctic ice.
Mercury engine test.
Lightweight power you can rely on. It's good to have Mercury behind you.
This portion of the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's is brought to you by Boat US. Take us with you on the water. By Arctic Ice. We put the cool in cooler. And by Garmin. Fight your fish, not your fish finder. Welcome back to the final moments from Lake Ray Roberts and the 2016 Texas Team Trail Championship. If weights are any indication, fishing was definitely tougher on day 2. But Ray Roberts is loaded with big bass, and that was well represented with several fish being brought to the scales weighing in at over 7 pounds today.
Look at that beauty. Oh, 2 nice ones.
Cecil and Castledine solidified their lock on the Lucas Oil Team of the Year with a 17-pound limit on day 2, giving them a top 10 finish. Moving to the top 5, Colt and Clint Ferris locked up 5th with a 2-day total of $32.38, earning them $1,452. Robert and Jackson Case finished out in 4th with $34.96. They'll take home $2,500 for their efforts.
We wound up 4th place today. It was a good tournament overall. We had a good day yesterday, great day. Today, not such a great day, but yesterday we fished so clean and lucky, so today was pretty much karma, the way that we fished, you know, so it was a good tournament. If somebody said 4th place and stayed home, I'd have took it, no ifs, ands, or buts.
This is Stephen Johnston and Danny Isles.
Stephen Johnson and Danny Isles wrapped up the event in 3rd. They'll take home $3,200.
Okay, our day 1 leader.
Lee Batson and Jason Greer struggled on day 2, catching just 4 fish for $8.57. But it was enough to hold on to 2nd and earn a Ranger Z519 and an additional $1,200.
All right. These guys started the day in 2nd place.
Ricky Campbell and Donnie Robinson started the day in 2nd after sacking up 5 for $18.41 and a 2-day total of $42.90, and they get the win. They'll take home a prize package worth better than $50,000, including a Ranger Z519 plus a check for $2,285. Congratulations to all. Here's a look at the Cabela's top 10 leaderboard.
I think we had 5 bites and
caught
5 fish today. And it was tough, extremely tough compared to yesterday. I mean, yesterday we whacked the fish and we lost enough fish to really help us. But it all turned out to the good. I mean, you know, it was meant to be. When it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Moving to the Lucas Oil Team of the Year, Russell Cecil and Todd Castledine locked up their 2nd title in 5 years. That is quite a feat with the level of competition fishing on this trail.
Only way you're going to win Angler of the Year is be up there close to winning a lot of them. So, you know, this year, like I said up there on stage, it's a little bit of a difference because the fields were so big. So, you know, some guys that did really good early stumbled late, and we weren't great early, but we didn't stumble. So, it just kept us in the mix all year.
As always, we'd like to acknowledge the Texas Network of Boat Dealers. If you're in the market, please support those that help support the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's. For information, schedules, and registration, please visit TexasTeamTrail.com. The Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's is a Carico TV production. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.